Hi, Doug Stworski for the US Access Institute LLC. Today we look at one specific element in our lesson series called Accessibility by the Element. That's where we take a quick look at the accessibility requirements and one specific element. We also do a comparison of the different ADA and state access codes and standards. We try to cover it from coast to coast. Remember, our goal is eliminating the confusion and access compliance. So check us out at www.usaccessinstitute.com. Okay, here we go. First, we start with the periodic table of accessible elements. It's not a real table in the access standard sense of things, but hey, we want to make access fun. We start as we always do in the 2010 ADA standards for accessible design. Next, we drill down to section 102, and that covers dimensions for adults and children's, the topic of today's video. Section 102 on dimensions for adults and children says the technical requirements in the standard are based on adult dimensions and anthropometrics. In addition, this document, the 2010 ADA standards, includes technical requirements based on children's dimensions and anthropometrics for drinking fountains, water closets, toilet compartments, lavatories and sinks, dining surfaces, and work surfaces. Drinking fountains for children in section 606.2 allows an exception. It's for children's use because they utilize a parallel approach. A drinking fountain is usually required to have a forward approach. Water closet and toilet compartments in section 604.1 states that there is an exception that allows children's use to comply with 604.9. This is the table in section 604.9, and it is an advisory specifications for water closets serving children ages 3 to 12 years of age. Section 606.2, clear floor space for lavatories. Here, knee clearance may be reduced to 24 inches minimum above the finished floor at lavatories used primarily by children 6 through 12 years of age. This is where the rim or counter surface is 31 inches maximum above the finished floor. A parallel approach is also permitted to lavatories and sinks used primarily by children 5 years and younger. 902.4, dining surfaces and work surfaces for children's use, says a parallel approach is allowed. A reduced knee clearance of 24 inches above the floor is allowed for children's use. The tops of tables and counters shall be 26 to 30 inches above the finished floor. Well, that wraps it up for dimensions for adults and children. Thanks for watching. And remember that here at the US Access Institute LLC, our goal is eliminating the confusion and access compliance. So check us out at www.usaccessinstitute.com.